I can honestly say this is the best celebrity fragrance that I have in my collection. The problem is I only have one or two. Yeah, I think out of the top of my head, I can only count this one and Sean John, Unforgivable. Is it Unforgivable or let me see. This one, Unforgivable. See how beat up this is? But anyhow, maybe I'll review this some other day. This one is Rihanna's Rogue Man. Now, I just bought a tester, 100 mil. I picked it up for, I think, less than 20. The reason why I'm talking about this, even though I had it for more than a year, and it sits on my desk every single day, but look at the juice level. I did not use that much considering it's been on my desk. Do you know what? Yeah, okay, just to show you how much attention I pay it. I always knew that there's like dimples at the bottom, but I never know that it's, look at this, like a spike shape inside. Look at this. Okay, I feel so silly right now. I really did not know that. And I sit on my desk, working on a computer every single day, 365 days a year. And this been there under a slot, wide open. I'll probably reach for it 3 times a year. Every time I would say, this is good, I gotta wear this more often, but I never ever do. So this is one of those tough situations where I really enjoy it, but it's just not good enough to get to the next level for me. And a lot of time when I enjoy it, I would say, you know, I should get a backup bottle. Especially I only have the tester, whether the cap. Looks pretty cool though. I mean, you know, it's pretty simple with a spike, but it's just not good enough that I should pick up a backup bottle. That's the thing though. So it's one of those tough ones. But I would say if I don't have a large collection, I'll probably do, because this one is one of those easy reach, non-offensive, very versatile. Let me go and give it a spray as I talk you through this. Yeah, it smells really nice. It's on the sweeter side. Right away after the spray, it's gonna be the bergamot, the clementine, black pepper, and rosemary. Well, actually, with the alcohol. So give it a minute. Yeah, the black pepper and the citrus are coming up pretty quickly. But right away, I'm getting into the middle where they have the vanilla orchid. Basically, just a lighter type of vanilla instead of being super syrupy sweet. It's more of a lighter vanilla. And there's some jasmine and some light wood. Then I'm getting into the base where you're going to have the sweeter amber and tonka bean and the earthy patchouli and some sandalwood. Yeah, but basically you're talking about dominating by the vanilla scent and tonka bean and black pepper. All right, that's what it is. And throughout the life, that's what I'm getting the most. After about 3 to 5 minutes, it got into that direction pretty quickly and stays pretty linear. Okay, and that's the thing about it is, I was thinking to myself, why I don't reach for it more often? I would say hi to it, spray it, and forget about it, and I'll feel guilty. So, and the reason being, I think is it lacks one of those addictiveness. Okay, it's just missing a certain ingredient that brings me back and reaching for or craving for it. It doesn't have that for me. So I was just thinking to myself, looking at the back there, I have some that I'll crave for it when I don't use it. I'll be thinking, you know what? Let me go ahead and wear that. So, example from the house of Galleria Parfum. There's Dreamwood. There's Victoria Tobacco or a Shade of Seduction, and some from the Ani and Hajiva from Nishane. Those I'll crave. I'll crave those, and also the Beach Hut, so from Amouage. Those are some of my favorites. And if I don't wear it for a while, I'll kind of miss it, and I want to put them on. But for this Rogue Man, did I mention it's from Rihanna? Rogue Man. It just doesn't do that for me. So that's why, even though it's been on my desk for past year. What happened is I have a little slots where I put the keyboard, and right next to it, this one just fits perfectly right there. And I think maybe its coloration is clear, so it become invisible to my view. I don't know. But did I mention it's from a very good nose, Frank Vocal. I recently did another review, another fragrance by him. He has over 100 fragrances to his name. And also I think it's most popular is probably Santal 33. Okay, he has done quite a few for Little Bowl, the house of the initial house Little Bowl. Okay, now coming back to this, yeah, right away the vanilla and the tonka and black pepper, maybe a little bit of jasmine, but mainly those sweet notes are just taking over. Now, it does not go cross-board to the passing the line of being annoying. It doesn't get there, but it is absolutely a sweet scent. Okay, so if you enjoy sweeter type of scents, you most likely will enjoy this. Even though I guess it's pretty typical for the fragrances in this price range. Like I say, I picked it up for under 20 and I just saw it on sale for Fragrance Net for around that price for a tester though. With that said, in this price range, I find that the composition is usually pretty linear, and also it doesn't go too deep. Okay, it lacks the depth. But I don't mind for certain situations. Especially you always example. I always think that I don't want to eat the same food every day, right? If I eat Michelin food every single day, I'll probably get tired of it. Once in a while, I just give me a good burger, right? I visit Taco Bell or Starbucks, whatever it is. Give me something simple. So my point is variety is very important. Especially for me, I like different things. So even the stuff that I say, the fragrance that I said I'm addicted to, not really, not technically. I don't have to, use it every day. So I guess technically I'm not addicted to those. So the Rogue Man, I mentioned that it's very versatile. It smells nice. It smells very pleasant, and I could use it anywhere. I think for any age, from teenager up to 30 or 40. Yeah, I was thinking about the older gentlemen, maybe about 50-ish. Are they okay with this? It might be a little bit too sweet, but hey, some older gentlemen or older ladies might like sweetness as well, right? So it's all depend, but I'm just saying this maybe lean just a tad bit juvenile, just a bit, okay? It's not obnoxiously sweet. That's not what I'm saying, but because it's simple, okay? It doesn't have too much depth, so it's more of an easy-going, easy reach, no-brainer. Okay, that you could put next to your front door. You could spray as you go. Right now, some people would say, "Well, keep a fragrance in the car." In my experience, it ruins my fragrance. I have done that before, and it ruined my. I actually have it here. Ruined my CK Escape. In the very, very, very beginning of my fragrance journey, I had a bottle of Escape, the original vintage one, from back in the day. If you know about fragrance, you'll know that if you have vintage fragrance from back in the day where before regular IFRA regulation, they could use whatever ingredients they want basically, as long as it's safe. Those are treasure, okay? And I left it in the car and it just smells so weird and funky. And then I had to pick up another bottle. This is a modern bottle, so I was pretty sad about that. But anyway, back to Rihanna. Sorry about mumbling. We just talking, right? Nothing serious. So coming back to this, yeah. You know why I'm mumbling about different things? Because the scent itself doesn't change. So I can't really keep repeating the same thing. Yes, it smells like vanilla, tonka, and black pepper. So I can't really do that. But I do pick up some citrus in the background, but those are very, very minimal. Okay, mainly it's a sweet note that's dominating this. But it's a pleasant type of sweet notes that doesn't become too sweet. But I do understand that it's very subjective, right? My sweetness level is going to be different than yours. With that in mind, I'll give it a potency of about 7 out of 10 for as far as how sweet it is. Okay, if you go to Starbucks, they ask you how much sugar do you want, how much sweetness you want, right? You give them like, oh, give me 50%, 60%, whatever it is. So I'll give this about 60% sweetness. Okay, and the other notes are seriously is being squashed by the sweetness. Okay, so what else can I say? So like I said, the age range is going to be teenager and up. As far as men or women, it does lean masculine, but maybe a little bit more towards the unisex. Okay, I can imagine ladies wearing this. This was the first men's fragrance from the house Rihanna. This one came out 2014. But this bottle, like I said, I picked that up a year ago. And I think the longevity is so good, I could get about half a day or so. And it stays skin scents for, yeah, maybe about 5 hours. Okay. Every time I say I should wear it more often, I don't. So maybe I'll try to do that. And the other reason why I did not pick up blackout bottle is because, number one, it doesn't get to the level where I think I'll need one. The second thing is because if I get a second bottle, that means I have less chance of wearing the other fragrances that I enjoy more. So as far as the grade I give this, I'll give this 7 out of 10 for what it is. Okay, I always keep emphasizing that. So I'm not gonna compete this against Bleu de Chanel, right, or against Galeria Parfum. I can't do that, or the Nelson Motto, whatever it is. It's not fair, right? So this is a price I picked up for 20. Like I said, I would say if it goes up to 30 or 35, the highest probably I would say 40. But I'm biased because I picked up for 20. So I can't get out of my mind of how much I pay for and how much I think the limit should be. So I say anything under 35 or 40, you should be okay. But for sure, you know what? If you compare it to other $20 scents, this is way better than those. A lot of them, it's just not up to par, and you can smell the harshness. But this one, there's no harshness except the first minute of alcohol. But a lot of fragrance has that, so I'm not gonna deduct point for that, especially at this price range. Yeah, the scent is not changing, so yeah, it is what it is. One of those. If you enjoy it, good. It's not changing. Okay. Let's see what else can I mention. So as far as uniqueness, no, it's not unique. You probably could get a lot of fragrance in this same profile. Did I mention that people say that it's very similar to, give me a second to grab it, to Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDT. EDT is closer to this one as far as the strength and the temperature. Okay, this is more of a, both of these are more of a cooler spring day and fall season. It's a little bit too sweet for the hot weather. Now the one's gonna be stronger on the amber and cardamom and light tobacco, while rose gonna be on the vanilla, tonka bean, and black pepper. Sorry, I keep repeating those three notes because that's what I pick up. Okay, I don't really smell anything else. Yeah, this is the second time I'm doing the video, so it's second take on the first, well, one take Dave, so this will be two take Dave. Darn it, I try to do one take all the time, but anyway, with that said, so these two, I would say similarity is only like 50%. They smell different. Same direction, I would say is distant cousin, but they're just in the same family, same direction, same genre, but nothing more. They're not brothers, okay? They're not father and son or anything like that, okay? They're not sisters, but just distant cousin. With that said, let me see what else. Yeah, that's probably it. If I think of anything, I'll put in the comments. Sorry about the long video. I didn't intend it to go this long, but if I have anything to add, I'll put it in the comments. As always, so glad that you're here. Thank you for supporting and watching the videos. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you next time.